Powered by Virginia Radio.
Welcome. It's Monday, everyone. We are here. Listen, you already know we got a call-in line. You can call in with your questions, with your positive input. Anything you can do, you can call in at 757-964-9367. Share the live. Listen to what the youth have to say. That's what we're lacking at. So we here to big up the youth. And listen, always, whatever you do, do it with purpose. Set your intentions and go get it done. As always, I want to keep my nephew name going and alive. So I do have and will continue to rep Jawan Johnson. As always, I'm going to send condolences to my family. Also want to send condolences to the family who took his life. There's no reason to be bitter or to be have hate in my heart because it won't bring them back. So all I can do is continue to set examples and lead by example for the generations to come. So with that being said, thank you everyone for your support, your love, sharing my family, all of our family over the passing of my nephew. But we have some youth right now, and that's where my heart is going to be and always be. And it takes a family to get this together. So we talking about family business today. And we're going to talk with the mother. We got the auntie and we got the kids. So you're going to see everybody come up here today. Powered by Virginia. You got any questions, call in. 757-964-9367. But I want this young lady to introduce herself. What's your name?
Hello, I am Lisa Savage. I'm here.
All right, Lisa, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, I am a mom entrepreneur, and I have 6 children, and they are also all in business. I play around with a lot of different businesses. I have a couple of certificates myself. Right now, my main focus, though, is my children's business and to kind of like get them on board and get them started off in the right direction, giving them a little bit more advancement and learning how to work for themselves and different things like that.
I like that. I like your direction you're going with your kids. I like what your kids do. I actually love the little kids. They my little babies, and I know we didn't bring up baby girl yet, but we definitely bring up her. I definitely want to share the book that she wrote for me and make sure we share it. But our children are our generation, and I what I learned through losing my nephew, I learned to listen to your children and tap into their talents. And all their talents doesn't have to be sports or or music or things that we want. Actually tap into your kids. So as we bring these kids up and they talk about what they do in their endeavors, parents, have you actually tapped into your child's gift? Have you actually tapped into your child's purpose? Have you actually told your children that even if you don't do this direction or how I want you to be, I'm still going to love you and be here for you regardless? Right. So today's episode, we want to make sure that we tap into our children's gifts, respect where our children are, and don't measure our kids to anybody else.
That's right.
Because our kids have success and their success is their own. So we're going to bring up a kid. Who you bringing up first? And tell us about who you're going to bring up.
So we're going to start with the oldest, Michael. He said he wanted to go ahead and go first and get it out the way. Come on, Mike.
Mike, you can bring a chair too.
Go ahead and bring a chair up.
And then we can add you in here. We have Michael. He's coming in first.
Go ahead. Let me bring him in. Come on, baby.
All right, yeah, I see Michael. Michael, scoot over a little bit to the left.
Come on in a little bit more.
We got you in there, Michael. Okay, y'all, we got Michael in here. All right, Michael, tell us about you, your name, your age, what you do, what's your business.
All right, well, my name is Michael, and I'm 16, And my business is, I do lawn care, auto detailing, and right now I have a job to make a little money because right now I'm gonna be graduating next week.
Whoop,
I'm
whoop.
gonna be graduating and get a scholarship for this AT school called 1150 1150 Academy. And right now, yes, I have so far my life planned for me as of now.
Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all heard that he graduate. He's 16. He has his life plan for you. So, can you tell us about are you homeschooled?
Yes, I've been homeschooled for about, I feel like since middle school, and I've just been working on my curriculum, and I had some help from my mom, but I have been doing it by myself too because I've been working on driving school, and I've been working on like getting deep into our culture, and my favorite subject is math. So I've been practicing that every now and then, and helping my mom and helping my brother and sister and auntie, and that's about it.
Y'all, I love when I say I love this young man. I love this young man. Extremely respectful. I wish him all the success in whatever his endeavors are. Can you tell them where they can find you at on social media?
Um, right now, well, you can like find me through my mom, but cause I don't like really do social media, that much, cause things go on social media, so I just want to keep it straight, like business related. So you can contact me through my mom. I do plan on making a social media probably on maybe Instagram or Facebook, cause those are like the popular sites right now. But yeah, that's where you can find me as of now
All
for
right,
my
y'all
mom.
heard what he said. He said y'all can reach him through his mom, or you can reach him through his mom's social media. He will be doing social media soon. Thank you so much for joining, Mr. Daryl. Thank you so much, and thank you for being such a great support to me, Daryl. Hey, Ciasia. Thank you, daughter, for tuning in. Listen, thank you for tuning in, Miss Rita. Listen, with us losing so many youth, we definitely gotta tap into our youth. We definitely gotta support our youth more. This is a 16-year-old young man who will be graduating from high school. He's starting his own business. He's helping his mom raise her kids. He's being a big brother. And we need this. And we need to show this. There's nothing wrong with being 16, graduating, and helping your family and making the right decisions.
That's right.
Like I spoke about last week's, decisions and choices. Decisions and choices is what we need to teach our young people. Decisions and choices can take us different ways in different directions. So, a decision is life or death.
Right.
Life or death. So, I have always poured into youth. I'm going to continue to pour into youth. I'm going to continue to support you in all your endeavors. I'm extremely proud of you. Continue to be a leader. Continue to be a leader.
Yes, ma'am.
Continue to help your mother. Continue to share your testimony because it's okay to be bright. It's okay to be smart. It's okay to be a young man in this world without putting extra expectations on you because you are a young man.
That's
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
So you continue to succeed, you continue to flourish, and you already know I got your back. We have Miss Rita. She said it's an honor, sweetie, and we have Power by Virginia said loud facts. So we have people watching you. So thank you so much for tuning in. And the next one, who we got next?
Say you ready. We gonna
It's
do
a family of 6. They have family business. All her
Yeah,
kids
Lord.
are business owners. All her kids are homeschooled. So yeah, this week is about the children. This is another one of my babies right here. All right, go ahead. What's your name?
My name is Taneja. I am 12 years old. I am a kid entrepreneur. My business is Taneja Teach and Teach Plus Friends. My business, what I do is I have a kid boutique. What do I have is accessories, clothing line, shoes, and just like toys.
All right, how long have you been in business?
For a couple years by now.
Okay. And how do you like being homeschooled?
I say since elementary.
No, she said how long, how you like it.
Oh, good. It's very unique.
All right, so you love being homeschooled.
Yes.
All right, so how can people reach you through your mom as well to get your accessories?
I have Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok called Tenacious Seeds and Treats.
Oh, you have
That's
Facebook
right.
and Instagram and TikTok? Okay,
Yes,
boo.
ma'am.
Did you bring me a gift today?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, what did you bring me today?
Yep.
Here we go.
Okay, so she did make me items, so they do
You
come
can
and
pull a
support
couple.
me. You can pull it out. So
We're gonna leave a couple out.
okay, so she made me a bracelet.
And that one got the Giving with the Golden Hand G and the J for your nephew.
Okay, so they're trying to make me cry. So she made me a G for giving with a golden hand, and then she put a J for my nephew Jawan that was murdered. So thank you. This means a lot to me. You just don't know. This is very thoughtful, and I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna wear this, and I'm gonna keep repping this because it's all about my nephew.
And then we got she got a pair of candy earrings.
Okay, and she made me some earrings, and it says I'm sweet, and I agree with her. I am a sweetie. So so make sure you reach out to her. She has earrings, she has bracelets. Make sure we support the youth. Make sure we support the ones who's out here doing it. Make sure we always show them that we have their back. And I'm definitely proud of you.
Thank you.
And keep doing your thing. Make sure y'all follow her social media page.
Yes, Tenacious Sweets and Treats plus Friends, and that's on all platforms.
And y'all heard her mom. That's on all platforms. So make sure y'all follow her. Y'all reach out. Y'all order y'all some items. Y'all get y'all some earrings. Y'all get y'all some bracelets. Summertime coming. We want to keep the youth going. We want to keep them positive. We want to keep them motivated. So make sure y'all support her. And I love the kiddos. And she know I'm a support. All right. Who we got next?
You want to come on, Aaron? We got Go Aaron.
We got Go Aaron. Y'all, listen. I'm about to go shop with Go Aaron like soon as possible because Go Aaron is like tatted up and I love it. So tell us about yourself, Go Aaron, and then show us about your arms and your tats. And man, how can I get tatted up like you?
My name is Aaron. I'm 8 years old. I'm an entrepreneur. My business called Go Aaron. I do tattooing. I do face painting. I do drawing. I do advertisement and promotion.
Hold up, listen. I need him on my team because Go Aaron was kind of smart and told me what he do. He own his own business. He do promotions. He does marketing. He does face painting. He does tattoo. Well, okay, Go Aaron. All right, y'all, Go Aaron. Show them some of your tattoos that you did, cause I gotta be tatted up like Aaron. Aaron, the camera right here. Lift your arm up a little bit. Look, y'all see, and then Go Aaron said these tattoos last for a while too. So he said you support him. These tattoos gonna be off about what, a week or two?
Yeah. A couple
Okay,
weeks.
man, y'all support Go Aaron.
Yeah, show them your watches and stuff. You got the digital watches. Those are real popular on TikTok. So.
You got digital watches too?
Yep.
Listen, y'all. If y'all don't get with Aaron, because Aaron ain't playing. Aaron said, man, he promotes, he advertise, he market, he do tattoos, face painting, he got a watch on his arm, and he not shy to get on the camera. The two older siblings came up here, they was a little shy, but Aaron came ready.
Oh, you got
So-
some bars for us too.
Yeah.
Man, Aaron, you got some bars for us?
You want to do, I'm going to make my mama a millionaire.
I'm gonna make my mom a millionaire. I'm gonna make my mom a millionaire.
Yeah.
Okay, did y'all hear Lil Aaron? Look. Lil Aaron said he about to make his mama a millionaire. And guess what? I believe you.
Loud facts.
Speak it into existence. And don't let nobody ever tell you that you're not going to make your mom a millionaire. And don't, whatever your dreams and goals is, you go for them. You shoot for the stars. Past the stars.
Thanks.
You got this. So when you make your mom a millionaire, just throw Aunt Sheree a couple thousand, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So where can they find you at?
Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.
That's right.
All right, y'all heard him. Y'all go find Go Aaron. Y'all follow Go Aaron and make sure y'all drop this in on my page after the interview so they can make sure they follow y'all. So I need all y'all information. But go follow Go Aaron and go ahead and get some tattoos done. I mean, Go Aaron, I'm about to get you to come to the office. I need a couple tattoos. I hope they stay longer than a week because I need to cover up some of these longer than a week. But I'm gonna need you. And you a promoter and a mark. Man, I need you. I need a promoter and a marketer on my team.
I be doing birthday parties, some grown-up birthday parties sometimes, and some kids' birthday parties, and just like all parties that people like me to do.
Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna book Aaron. I need Aaron for me. So y'all go ahead and make sure y'all support Aaron and what Aaron got to do. I'm super proud of Aaron and all he has to do. But listen, if y'all have any questions for any of these kiddos, please call in 757-964-9367. And how do you feel about being homeschooled?
It's super great.
Oh, it's super great. Okay. Y'all heard that. Homeschool is super great. Well, thank you, Aaron. Who up next?
Go ahead, JoJo. Come on. We got Jolisa's way.
Okay, we have this young lady. She don't look like she's shy. Her lips is popping, like she ready. She prepared for this day and this moment. But before we get started, so Jolisa Way, she writes books, and a young lady wrote me a book and brought it to my office. And not only did she write books, she transcribed the book, and I got it like verbatim on what she said. And I'm going to tell you, this book has touched me. And I got so many responses from this book because if you can touch a child on your mission to doing great things, then you're really on the right track. So listen, this book was so awesome. I carry this book with me everywhere I go. And the fact that, oh, look at her. She feel like she's special now. She got the mic. And now she's looking at her sisters and them like, aha, I got the mic. But listen. She did a great job. And one thing I wanted to say is that when she wrote this book about me and they delivered this book, I was going through a storm. It is nothing like a child bringing you a book about yourself when you're going through a storm. Mm-hmm. And I want you to know that you encouraged me when you wrote this book. And then when your mom sent me what you said, it really, really touched me.
Thank you.
So thank you. And you told me to be the change you want to see in the world. And the thing about this is, she didn't know I was going to lose someone. And now my change and purpose is bigger than when you wrote this book.
Thank you.
Thank you. So tell us, what's your name, sweetie?
My name is Shalisa. I'm 7 years old. My business called Shalisa Way. I sing and I dance and I do puppet shows.
Oh, you sing. So what you like to sing?
Everything.
You gonna sing something for us?
You got a song you want to sing?
Oh,
You nervous?
You nervous?
Oh, you don't know what to sing. Sing Millionaire by Toby. You gonna do it?
Okay, so she a little nervous, so she doesn't want to sing for us, but she sings. She does puppet shows, and she writes books, right?
Yes.
So if you want her to write a book, definitely reach out to her because she's gonna write this book about how she feels about you and what you're doing for the community. So I think she's gonna go write a book, but she came and brought me a book about me, and it has pictures of me in this book. So that was very good. What else do you like to do?
I like to dance.
Get loose. Go ahead.
I like to dance and I like to play and I like to sing.
Okay. And how do you like being homeschooled?
Good.
It's good?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all love being homeschooled. All right, so that's Lisa Crew. So we done talked to all her kids up here who they each have their own business. So we're gonna go ahead and talk to the mom and the aunt, and we about to take over the show.
Let's do our thing.
All right, you can go ahead and pass it to your mom. You don't want to get rid of the mic, but you won't sing for us.
I know. Maybe in the middle of the joint, she might get a little loose or something like that.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you, Gloria Flora, which is my aunt. Thank you to my cousin Tremaine Lane for turning in.
Come on.
Zai, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Today is family business. This show's about family business. This was a mother who's raising her kids, and she is leading by example. They all are business owners. They're all homeschooled. They're all bright, well-mannered, and they look out for me. So I definitely want to make sure give them a platform to continue to look out for them. One thing I do believe in, when you go up, you take somebody with you. And I definitely want to see these young kings and queens elevated. If death didn't teach me anything, tomorrow's not promised. So you need to go ahead and do what you can for somebody. So tell me about it. How does it feel being a mother of all business owners, and how does it feel homeschooling your kids when society has so many expectations on our kids?
Sometimes it feels like a lot of pressure, but for us it's real easy. Like homeschooling is easy simply because we don't have the pressure of the outside world. You know, it's definitely different because we get to set the tone on how we want to live our lives, and we don't have to, go by the systematic, I guess, approach on what school should look like or what a family should look like. So I got a lot more control. So I don't have to move in the direction of trying to look like something to society, so, and that's what I like about homeschooling. That's how I maintain. Like you said, school or just in this society, it's like, it's some kids doing great things, but as a parent, I know when they were in school, my oldest two were in school, it was a lot of pressure to get them on honor roll and get them, different things that I, really like comparing them with other kids, even though I know I shouldn't do that. It's easy to get caught up in that because you see, Damien over there doing something. It's like, okay, well, Mike, you need to do that, or whatever the case may be. So with homeschool, I can actually create a narrative where they can be free and I can be free in how I choose to educate, how they choose to express their learning, how they choose to learn. How they choose to learn, and all of that. So it's real dope. It's like they said, it's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Would you advise other parents to homeschool their child or look into homeschooling?
I would say yeah and no, because it is some work. If you're not willing to put 100% in, and you do need that structural type of learning for your children, I wouldn't say jump into it. I would say look into it. However, I wouldn't advise because everybody is different. So what works for us may not work for you. And I know you get a lot of backlash either way. Like, some people feel like homeschool parents feel like their kids are better than regular school. It's a lot of controversy with that. So I wouldn't advise homeschooling for everybody or for people to look into that. I just say no matter if your child is homeschooled or goes to regular school or private school or whatever, just make sure that you're paying attention to how they learn and comprehend. The type of school they're getting is fine. They got to learn, and they're going to learn regardless. But make sure that whatever they're learning, they're comprehending, and they can kind of demonstrate what they're comprehending, and they're getting something out of it. If public school or whatever type of school they're doing, you're not seeing any type of positive outcome with that in their development, then you need to switch gears on it. So that's my intake on that.
And I definitely agree with her. I definitely agree with everything you're saying. And I think that's where we lack at sometimes. Because my child have a D, I feel like it's my child. Right. Not really understanding if my child could comprehend.
Right.
So I think that's a good point that you made. I think we should be, looking at why our child's not comprehending, or maybe why our child's not understanding.
Right.
So that's definitely a good point. I agree with that, and I hope parents are listening. And man, that's deep. That's deep. Because I think, even for myself, like, I'm okay at math, so I feel like my daughter should be okay at math.
Right.
But because I understand it doesn't mean she doesn't understand it.
Right.
So for me, because school says your child should make these certain amount of grades, my thing is automatically just start yelling and getting upset.
Right.
When I should really take the time to comprehend and understand.
Right.
So I definitely understand. And how do you feel about all the children having businesses? Like, I think that's dope.
Well, yeah, it is dope because that is our curriculum. You know what I'm saying? When you running a business, you pretty much learning to read, to write, to do math. Most importantly, you know, you're getting a customer service experience, so you're getting a social experience. You're also learning money management. You're learning about just life a little bit more broader. So them having a business actually it was easy to homeschool them because now we have a dynamic to go by. Like, it's like, okay, with homeschooling, you don't, it depends on what type of homeschooling you do. So I didn't have like a layout curriculum, so I had to come up with one. And their business, actually, my sister, we got into like their creativity. You know, she was kind of, I had went through like a little hardship and some health issues, and she took over for me for a little bit, and she introduced them to just tapping into their creative side of themselves. And from there, they got their businesses. Tanasia started it off. She wanted to do like baking and all of that kind of stuff. So I took her out of school. I'm gonna tell a little story. I took her out of school, and they had like this thing called a Christmas Palooza. So when I took her out of school, they kind of made a mockery of it. Oh, you're going to teach her yourself and da-da-da. I got the grief from everybody about homeschooling. So my sister started working with her on her creativity and tapping in. And she found out that she liked to bake and all of that. So from there, she learned measurements, the math stuff. And then from there, they had like this Christmas Palooza, which is like what people do now, which is like a vendor's event or something. And we came there as a business. So from there, it was like, okay, she learned money. I just saw it work for her. I saw that the business was, she wanted to learn stuff. So where I tried to teach her math and all that kind of stuff, it came easier. And she wanted to read. You know, I'm like, okay, you want to do this business, you want to sell stuff, then you got to learn stuff, you know. So it was easier to make that the dynamic of how she learns because she wanted to do her business. Her business is what she like. We are doing what she like to do. So that wraps up in punishment. So we're not gonna do an event today if you're not doing this homework or you're not doing an assignment or whatever. So the business is the curriculum, which makes it awesome to do the business. And I'm learning stuff too. You know, as I'm getting more serious about it. So because it's becoming successful, both in education and just running a business. So them having a business is really dope.
All right. Thank you so much for tuning in, Danielle White. She said, good evening, ladies. What works well for your child? Education is key. What I like about what you just said was creativity. Sometimes we as parents want to choose what's best for our kids instead of actually tapping into what they like. So I like how you all said you tapped into what she likes and then you took it from there. And I like how you put it into education. Measuring cups is math. So it's not going to be boring for her because she's doing something she likes.
Right.
So I think as parents, we need to tap into what our kids like and turn it into education.
Right.
Because we all know our kids is not getting the education that we think they need in school. So we do have to tap in. So I definitely agree with that, tapping in. So to the sister, she's over there quiet. And the sister also has her own business. And as you can see, she brought one of her items. So tell us about what you do.
Okay, wait before it's shining up here. So my name is Shastina Savage, and I also go by Tina. And I'm here to help provide holistic awareness. That is what I do, from being backtracking, being sick, and then learning about a lot of great things about herbs from the great Dr. Sebi. If anyone knows about Dr. Sebi, y'all know, he was the truth. So studying Dr. Sebi and really like changing my whole life, helping change my family life, and just as something that I can, pass down from generation to generation. And I would like for everyone to be able to experience what I went through as far as like being able to change and just being able to experience another side of life that I wasn't aware of. So just spreading the awareness to other people to help them be able to have a better optimal life.
And how do they do that?
I have excuse me. I have a holistic alternatives, juicing. I do waters and different detoxes and things like that. That's what has changed my life for the best. I was very ill, and then I find that when I started doing these things and herbs and juices and things like that, it just changed my whole life. Like everything started changing. The way that I was thinking, the way that I was like moving, my energy, just everything changed my outlook on life, and I really just jumped down the rabbit hole with it. And from there, I just can't even stop. Like the knowledge is like infinite. So from there, just trying to share with others so they can be able to embark on a journey.
Like, I understand, like, want to embark on a journey, but why it cost so much to be healthy? Like, I want to do it, but then, like...
If you grow what you need, it's not...
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
You have to go buy it.
Yeah,
right.
so tell
Grow it
us...
yourself.
Yeah, I need you to tell, like, but if I'm going to buy it right now. So if I got to go buy it, and I see that, you know, the burger might be cheaper than what she's talking about, like, can you tell me reasons why I should choose what you talk about than over that burger that I want?
Well, I guess my favorite, my truth is really health. Like, I choose it because I was sick. Like, at one point I was so sick. Like, if anybody knows about hidradenitis, it's like a illness. You get different cysts and things like that. My body started to like reverse that, which it wasn't supposed to be possible. So from there, that was like mind blowing. So over the course, it's not really always easy. Like unless something, I feel like for me, sickness did it. So if you don't have like a specific reason, then you should really look into it because it's just mind blowing. That's how I found out. Like being sick, going crazy, doing research and things. I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but I just did like simple research. So it started to alter my body. So jumping back to what you were saying, like when I look at a burger and I look at like things that I need, it makes it easier to choose because I don't want to be sick again. So it's just like that's what makes my choice like easier.
Mm-hmm. Of course, you can tap in. That's your sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to take it too because I embarked on a journey too with her on it through sickness, but I continue on. I'm not the best at it because sometimes I choose not the burger so much, but like the chicken sandwich or whatever. But definitely don't. She get on me though. Like I'm lucky. I'm very blessed to have her beside me because I have like a whole order of like bad grocery cereals, the Pop-Tarts. You know how we do. I got kids, so I got an excuse. At least I feel like it, right? So I'll be like we actually got into we done got into it a couple of times, and it's to the point now where I don't even like grocery shopping when I know she's gonna be with me. I don't even want to stop at the store because it's like, okay, grab the water, Lisa. I'm like, all right, I'll grab the water. Don't drink the water, but she'll get on me about that too. So when I'm sick or when I'm low in energy and stuff, she like, yo, you should have drank the water, you know. So I say that to say like, yes, it does seem like the dirty foods, as people say, that's, you know, not clean eaters or whatever, or the bad foods or whatever. It seems like it's cheaper, but it's more costly actually, because when you think about your energy level, all of that kind of stuff. But more importantly, if you do go the healthy route, then you find out that you're not as hungry because I learned through her that you get the nutrients you need when you eat proper. Right. So, and that's a true fact. Like I've did stuff with her, like done fast and like the juice fast and everything like that. And I'm not gonna lie, like I did a 3-day one, a 72 one. Oh my God. I think it was after I made like the second day I was good, but the first day it was just in habit. I was used to eat and stuff, so I woke up and I was good. I was feeling good. Like I blogged it and everything. I was like, y'all, I got my juice. I'm doing good. Y'all like look at me. I'm about to be like 20 pounds lighter in like 2 weeks and all of that. So I was feeling good. And then lunchtime came in. You know, I already eat at this point. The juice ain't doing it. I'm mad. And then I got stuff to do, so I'm riding past Wendy's. At this point, I'm thinking about stuff I don't like. Arby's. I don't even eat Arby's.
Me either.
Like, who goes there? Why are they even open? So it's like, you know, I'm looking at Arby's at this point. Like, you know, Burger King, I'm looking at anybody at this point. I'm even going to the 7-Eleven looking at the little sandwich, you know, in the refrigerator joint. Like, I think I might go for that. So, but it was like a challenge. You know, you really do have to challenge your body and your mind and stuff to do something different but you will feel better after the fact. But it's more like a challenge. See, we're used to eating. We're used to eating bad stuff. We used to feeding the flesh and the mind on what we feel like we need, right? So, and it takes she's so modest and all of that kind of stuff. That's why I wanted us to do this together. I'm hyped about it because this girl did a how many days? Like 20-something days of juicing.
Oh, yeah, 21
We lost our
liquid.
nephew as well, right? And we ended up having. She was already juicing, and we had to. I'm with her. I'm like, okay, I'm not juicing as long as you, but I'm a juice to fast for him and everything, right? And she like, yeah, okay, let's do this. So like I said, about 3 days in, I was over with. I was like, I'm gonna do something else. You know what I'm saying? But she kept going, and she made it like 20. We went out of town and everything, and it was like 21 days. Right. No food, no solid foods. It was all juicing. It was amazing to watch because I felt terrible because I was eating. We was all eating. And then the grief that she got, though, behind people not really understanding. So, you know, we out of town. We were family. So they like, you know, you want to play, baby?
Too,
we down south. We in Arkansas. So it's like, you want to play, baby? No, I'm good. I'm juicing. Girl, you better get you a rib or something. You know, they thinking the opposite because we have been programmed to believe, like, get that meat, get that chicken. You know, you need your protein, da-da-da-da. And she knows where you can find protein. She knows what, she done discovered people that don't eat breatharians. They don't even eat at all. They don't drink at all. I don't know all the details on it, but it is a way of life that you can go about. Everybody's journey is different. If you don't, for me, I encourage to take some type of journey away from, you know, something different so that your mind can expand to a brighter side of what your reality is. You know, because it's going to happen. That, you know, when you look at, like, religious aspects of it, the Bible and all that kind of stuff, or even if you're not religious, you go into spirituality or whatever it is, you just want to be fit and healthy to fit in or whatever. No matter which direction you go in on that journey, your mind and your body and your whole life is going to change because you're opening up the aspect of starving out your body from all these toxins and to giving it nutrition. So your body is going to show you gratitude, and it's going to start, you know, opening up and developing new things for you. And that's what happened for me. And it definitely happened for her. She just like the nutrition police a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because she, you know, I don't know, what was it? Like a video when somebody was walking by slapping stuff out their hands. I think she would do that. Like, don't drink that, you know, because she's real strong on that, you know. But it's a good thing. So, you know, I think everybody should try it.
Definitely. I agree. I'm gonna try the juice one day.
Right.
You got this.
One day, and tonight I'm gonna have a Pepsi. But listen, yeah, I don't need her to be the police for me though, because I just need her to be yeah, go with me slow motion. Don't knock nothing out my hand.
Yes, look, she is so.
That's all.
I was about to say I'm not like else. She is so funny because it's just like for the most. Yeah, I'm very patient because I just understand the journey. Like a lot of the foods are very addictive, so it's just like it didn't happen for me overnight. It actually like cause I always say AKC, which is applied knowledge consistency. So I use the knowledge that I've learned and I apply it, and I just be consistent. So every now and then, like if I fall off, then I just try again. And it's just like one day it just, because that's what it did for me. One day it just clicked. I just kept doing different things, and I was like, ugh, but I was realizing like what was happening to my body. So that's what kept going. I was like, man, this is changing, or I don't smell like this, or like different stuff just altering. So I'm like, then I'm motivated by it. But then everything just switched one day, and then it's just like, it became like second nature. I didn't think about it as much, and I was like, wow, like why do I, you know, I want to drink these things and I want to eat it, and it became like crazy. So then I started feeling all these feelings and like amazing and things just changing. But then you have to watch the rest of the world, like, and I don't know why I get so emotional. I'm not gonna cry or anything, but it's just like when I watch the rest of the world and like when people are suffering with illnesses, diabetes and cancer, and just all these different illnesses. That is where I jumped down the rabbit hole because there are different things that help with these, which I don't really understand why it's not. Actually, I do have a understanding, but we're not getting everything that we need, and that's like an issue for me. So I just try to like push a little bit of awareness, try a little bit of this, or try a little bit of that. You don't have to jump down the rabbit hole like me. However, it's just like try a little bit of this and a little bit of that because it can alter something that you might think is so serious. You're like, this is so bad. Let me take this and take that. You know, they're giving us so many medicines, and then you might just switch and like drink some strawberry blueberry water, and it might eliminate the issue that you thought that you had for years.
That's right.
So that's kind of what happened with me. It was just like I'm thinking that I'm sick forever, you know, and I got to take all these medicines forever. But I just switched like a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and it's just like it changed everything. And I'm just like, no, this can't be, because I have these people telling me, these serious people in these suits telling me that this isn't possible. So that was just mind blowing. So then when I go back to them, you know, it's kind of like they know, but that's not the first thing that they say. They don't say like, let me take you to a nutritionist or something like that. It's just like, I have these medicines for you.
Yeah,
right.
it is. You do.
Right.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah,
right.
You do.
So that just became a thing for me. So I think more so like being an advocate and like trying to speak about it more and just put it out there, and then let everybody embark their own journey, because mine was for my reasoning, but I feel like at some point everybody will find like some type of reasoning why. And at least if you can just think about me like a seed planted, and you be like, oh yeah, I remember she was saying something about that. Let me just see what she might be talking about. And then you might jump down a rabbit hole, and next thing you know, it's like my life just changed. It's just like, it's mind blowing. So I just want everybody else to be able to experience it. That's all. Like, I just want everybody to be able to get all the benefits that they can out of life right now.
How do you feel when, because I saw pictures of you, big before, and now you're very, you're small and healthy. How do you feel when people say, how do you feel about the negative feedback? Because I know you got negative feedback.
Oh, it is like, I guess it's all work, because holistic is like, I guess that's the mental part. Like physically, I went through that, but it was mental, spiritual. It was a breakdown, because I realized like I'm proud of myself, and I'm like I'm healed, I'm getting better. However, it's like you do get backlash. It's just like, oh, what you doing? Oh, you're gonna starve to death. Like, it's just like the craziest things. But I just know that people are unaware. So if I can like think logically instead of like with my emotions a lot of time, then I know that people are just unaware. So what I'm saying might provoke emotion or like anger or anything, because they gotta look at themselves. But that's not my intention. So it's just like, I know my intentions aren't to make anybody feel anything. I'm just doing what this journey came to me. It's just like a purpose. It just happened. So it's just like, just being able to handle it. And I feel like that's why I've been given the journey to be able to share, because it does, everything with life comes with some type of negative feedback. So
go ahead and say loud facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely the negative aspect is definitely there. That's what I actually, because I talk to my sister about it a lot.
Yeah.
I go through the emotion because I just want to help, and then it gets because you watch people, you want to tell them everything. Like I go to the grocery store, simple things. I go to the grocery store, and it might be an elder, and she's like, oh, my knee, child, my knee. But I know about turmeric and things with inflammation and stuff, so I can just drop those gems real quick and just say, hey, if you look right there, that might, if you put that in a juice, or if you put that in your food, that might, with the inflammation, you have inflammation, I find it's a conversation that we can talk. And then I might share some information that I just know, and they be like, wow, I didn't think about that. And it's just like, well, I can share this with you, you can share that with somebody else, and I'll pass it on, and throw it to the next person or whoever. And that, just that little seed. So that's where I go with it right now. And that's how I deal with a lot of, because it's like with the negative comes the good, and with the good comes the negative. So I just try to balance it. Yeah. That's probably the main thing.
Yeah, it's a balance.
That's awesome. And where can people find you at?
They can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook, Beanie Juice. That's I sell holistic alternatives. So Beanie Juice, I have bougie water. And this is just infused waters. Let's see. Underground Savage Fit KC is my Instagram. You can call my phone. My business phone is 757-907-5336. And yes, and also I also do photography too as well. So you can hit me at Tina B Snapping Entertainment. That's my Facebook. And yes.
What else do you do? Yoga or dance?
And sensual dance. Yes. Okay. So this is just like my new sensual dance. If you are just trying to feel free and just really like be in the moment and the present now, this is like a way to be able to express yourself through dance. Just being able to feel and to taste and just get in tune to your senses and just be able to express yourself. So I love to dance, and that's how I really free myself. When I'm upset or like I just feel like anything, everybody does a lot of time anyways. You in the house, your jam comes on, and you just you get to going. But sometimes you get so lost in it, you don't even. It's as if there is a crowd that is just rooting for you. Mm-hmm. So that's how I look at it. I be in the house and I literally be like gone, and then I realize like whatever I was feeling before, I don't care because like it just makes me feel like so high. So I just want to bring that to the table where there's a space where people can come and just really be high and high off life, your energy just being feeling so good that whatever you're feeling in the moment just goes away and you just be able to be present. So that's what I want from out of sensual dance and for everyone to be able to join me in that experience.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you do?
I do a little bit of everything. I do a lot of I'm getting ready to come out with Melise the Plug, which is going to come with a lot of everything, resources, because I do peer support, I do braids, I do the admin, I do business startups, business cards. I also do like promotional stuff, like my son said, marketing. I do a lot of different stuff right now. Like I said, I'm going to make myself more accessible, but on a level of professionalism and kind of highlighting the things that I do extra great, because I'm good at a lot of stuff. I like to play with a lot of different things.
Yes.
And whatever I'm into, I at least learn the logistics of it. And then if I don't like it or if I see it's not for me, then I kind of leave it alone. But I just like to learn. So right now, I'm learning to get down to one thing and expand on that. So I'm really good with resources, being a resource person, being adveratory or a person that gives advice or something like that. So I'm getting ready to jump into that. So you can catch me there. It's going to have a little bit of everything that you're looking for. So if you're looking for, I'm like the middleman to a lot of things. So if you're looking to get involved in different kind of things or wanted to know how to jumpstart your ideas or your creativity, that's what I'm getting ready to embark on. So I'm gonna be the plug.
Okay.
So.
She said she about to be the plug. Okay,
Yeah,
y'all.
I'm gonna go ahead and accept that. That job right there. That my purpose.
All right, so y'all looking for the plug. You already know who to reach. The plug.
Mm-hmm.
How do you deal with negative feedback with anything you got going on?
Meditation. I meditate a lot, and I hide out. I gotta be better about the hide out thing because it's like I hide out, but I'm not really hiding. I'm still available. You just gotta be able to have deep contact, like the personal numbers and stuff like that. I don't mind being found through other people. We had that situation before, but how do I deal? I meditate a lot, and like my sister said, I pretty much understand that that's what's gonna happen. I want to say something real quick. I was nervous to even do this interview because I'm like, okay, it seems like every time you expose yourself and try to give the people something that is beautiful to you, it seems like the hate becomes like that dark cloud of thunder, and it gathers together everything, all of the negative thoughts and feelings and energies of people. It just gathers together. And the next thing you know, your world crashes, right? So I was nervous about that because I'm like, I'm kind of in a good space and hiding. You know, I've been hiding. So I'm in a good space and hiding. I don't want to come out and I don't want to get the negative because, you know, it's hard to deal with sometimes, you know, but it's like, what am I here for then? Why do I have all these gifts and talents and everything and I'm afraid to put it out there? That's the part of life. That's the yin and yang of life. So I personally come up with a mechanism in my mind to think about the fact that it's temporary. Everything is temporary. You're going to be on a high, and that's going to be temporary because you're going to be on that high and life is going to be going so good. And then you have to go through some type of hardship. Something is going to happen to flip that upside down. But that's not really so much of a negative. It's a lesson. It's a lesson in people. It's a lesson in yourself and situations. And then it's something to give to somebody else when they're enduring, when they're going through. And it's something to give to yourself because I look at a lot of life experiences and I'm like, yo, I made it through that. You know, I remember at one point I was like under the covers, you know, crying, talking to my sister, anybody that would listen, or just when nobody was listening, I was crying to myself and I wanted it to be over, you know, but I'm here. Look where I'm at now. You know, so, and that's hard to do. But, you know, you just have to be there for yourself sometimes because we go through things in life where people don't even understand. You know, they don't even understand what their words and what their negativity is doing to you. And they don't care. Why? Because they going through it themselves too. You know what I'm saying? And it's easier, like my sister was saying, to pinpoint and look at a negative in somebody else because you don't want to see that reflection of you. You don't want to see what you got to fix. You know what I'm saying? So I do constant reflection on myself. I may hear I'm being a little bit slower to get in my emotions about it. And sometimes I look into what the negative is because it may not even be negative. It might be actually kind of helpful. I'm like, hold up, she said I was doing too much or whatever. Let me look at and see what I was doing because I might have. You know, sometimes you got to hear that negative to self-check. You know what I'm saying? Everything not negative. Some stuff is positive, but we view it in a negative aspect because of the mindset that we in, the perception of it all. So I guess not always looking at it as negativity because I was looking at this what is like motivational speaker. I can't even think of what his name is, but he was saying like people be wanting haters and we talk about haters, but they're really like fans. They're infatuated with who you are. They just don't know how to express it.
Loud facts.
Yeah, loud facts. And I was tripping off of that. I was like, how they fans? Like, they hate me. Like, they don't want to see me doing good. But the truth is, when you think about a buffet, right, and you think about how it's something up there you don't eat. What you do, you walk past that. You don't even pay that no mind. You're like, I don't like that. Okay, let me go get something else. So if you don't like me, why you watching all my stuff? Why I see you on every view? Why you like low-key supporting me and you giving me energy, you know what I'm saying, that you don't even know you giving me just by you just paying attention to me. You're infatuated with me, actually. You actually hate that you love me because why you not doing something else? Why you not tapping into you? You know what I'm saying? Why you following me? Or whatever, because they really, really care about you. They just don't know how to, maybe it's something in me that they wish they was doing or they want to do or maybe not. Maybe it's just like, you know, they not too much of a fan, but they, you know, they get it and they understand it because keeping it real nowadays is hard to do. It's easy to find something negative about some real stuff. You know, I'm going to keep it PG because my kids are here, but it's hard to keep it real about real stuff because everything is fake nowadays. At least the perception of what life is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to show these beautiful pictures on the beach or a body always good or, you know, you talking. And there's nothing wrong with sharing the positive, what you feel like is positive, but it's also okay to show the journey of the downside of life too because we all go through it. Nobody in this world is like not going through something at some point. You know what I'm saying? But this reality doesn't want to show that part. You know, we all got to be perfect. We got perfect this and that and da-da-da-da. So that makes it feel like it's hate. And you honestly can be afraid to share good things because you don't know what kind of, you know, backlash you're going to get from that. So, lost my train of thought. I just feel like that. I just keep going. I just keep going. Like, I take a break when need be, and I take the backlash as if everything else, and I just keep going, you know. So that's what I do. That's how I deal with it.
All right, thank you, T Spills, my sister. She said, "Hello, beautiful sisters." And Power by Virginia said, all publicity is good publicity."
Right.
So I'm just like, listen, y'all are dope. Y'all are dope family. Y'all, you know, digging into everything. Just so much for going into society. You know, I just want us to be able to see the kids and see what the kids are doing and be able to support the kids and what they got going on. So, listen, what do y'all have to say as closing? What can y'all say to, you know what I'm saying, speak on behalf of your kids, speak on behalf of you as far as business and life. And there's so much going on in society with our children. What can you say about being a parent? I want y'all to close and say what y'all got to say. No hold bar.
Okay. So you want to go first? Or you want
Yeah, I'll let her like wrap it up. But I'll say on my end, you know, just jump down the rabbit hole. You know, enjoy the experience and the journey of life. It is like I have so much gratitude to be here in this experience, and really just get out here and just try whatever, try everything, anything that gives you bliss. You know, go for it. And I'm not a parent yet, so to all the mothers that are out there, like, I love you all, and I love your life. Like, keep going, keep doing what you do, because it means I'm in the shadow of my sister. So I just love the journey. To be honest, like, it's really amazing. I get to like see it from a different perception, and you know, just keep going. And for all the ones just trying or lost any, you know, children, to keep going and stay strong. I'm here, you know, sending the energy for that, because I just have an understanding and it's just personal to me. So just sending love, peace, and unity to all, and just keep going, keep thriving, keep striving. You know, that's what we want.
Okay.
Our people dope.
Yes. So mine is the same. It's like, keep going, stay strong. As a parent, it's okay. It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to be sad. It's so whatever your emotion is, whether you're single parent or coupled parent or whatever, you know, co-parenting, however you parenting, keep parenting, because the kids, the children, they need parents. You know, and even like my sister is my kids' parents when I want to tap out. You know, so even if you don't have children, and you're close to a child, be that child's parent or be a parent perspective for that child.
Right.
Listen to your children. You know, listen. Even if you're irritated, still listen. Take a little break if you need to, but go back and listen and hear what they gotta say. Also, be slow. I feel like being slow to emotions with them, or even if you know, happen to snap a little bit, go sit down. You know, it's okay to apologize to your children and explain to them. You don't owe your children a whole lot of explanations on the grown-up tip, but you do owe them at least a better understanding of where you are in headspace as a parent. Look, I got these bills, I got this going on, I got that going on. Mommy is not, you know, available right now. Give me a second and I'll get back to you, and get back to them. You know what I'm saying? Don't just say that and then a couple hours to a day, to a week, to a month, to a year, and now they grow up and you trying to figure out where you went wrong or what's happening with them. No, get back to your kids. Put that phone down, turn the TV off. You know what I'm saying? All that. Cut the Wi-Fi off. Go outside, walk with them. Take the time with these children, because my son's 16, graduating. That's mind-blowing to me. I'm like, where the time go? You know, but we done had a great time. But as a parent, it's just like, they not going to be in your lap forever. And they going to do great things. And you don't want them to have animosity. You don't want them to have a lot of different things going on with them mentally, and trauma with them, because you just didn't have time. You know what I'm saying? Take them along with you. I take my kids everywhere. If you don't want to, that's fine. But also, just be okay with understanding that with parenting, it's no handbook. You know, it's no handbook to this. So the mistakes that you make and stuff, it's all right. You know, y'all gonna grow together. Y'all gonna be all right together. Just heal with them and heal yourself. You know, so I just feel like, you know, like my sister said, peace, love, unity. Shout out to all the parents. Shout out to everybody that's out here making it as the world keeps turning. Be your better self in every situation that comes to you. And gratefulness. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful for y'all listening to me. I'm grateful for the experience. I'm grateful for y'all hearing out with my kids and supporting them. You don't gotta buy anything. You know, finances funny, whatever the case may be. Just like a share or a comment, or even give them if you see them. Pass the good word. Or you see them in the street, give them a, you know, I'm proud of you. That goes a long way. I'm proud of everybody that's watching watching. You know. Stay proud in your purpose. And that's what I gotta say. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
I love you.
Yes,
you know, and loud. Thank you.
Yes,
you know, this
amazing.
was very dope. It was like nervous at first, but I could talk all day. But
I'm
glad. Wrap it up.
I'm glad y'all. I'm glad y'all came in. I'm glad that we were able to expose the kids again. Every opportunity I have, I'm gonna expose them and use them where I can and where I see fit. You're doing a great job pushing them and motivating them. So keep doing that no matter how rocky this road gets. You're very motivational. Like, this is not my second rodeo with you. You're very motivational. You stay in your ground. I like that. No matter if I try to throw you off with a burger or not, you still stand in your ground. I like that about you. To one thing to lead, you have to lead by example. Yes. And you definitely do that on that journey. I watch the page. I watch your motivation. And keep doing it. Keep being the motivation. Keep being the best auntie.
That's right.
For them. Because they are so blessed to have you. We didn't even get into y'all stories about you all. And, you know, saying y'all relationships and y'all journeys. We'll definitely come tune that back again. But y'all relationship is remarkable.
Thank you.
Keep it going. It's nothing like sibling love. Yes. It honestly is. And to know that when you fail, she has your back. That's a beautiful thing. Yeah. So I love that. So I'm definitely about to close, but I want to close on this, what I heard what you say. You said the best thing to do as far as parents is listen to your children. And we need to listen to our children more. At my nephew's funeral, there was a young guy that stood up. And he said that once sports are over or whatever we want our kids to do, we stop talking to our kids. And that touched me. And another thing you said is because we are the adults, it doesn't mean that we're always right. And it's okay to listen to your children. I mean, I fail sometimes because I was brought up, I'm the mother, you do as I say, and that's it. We need to change that because that's not always the case. And I have a 15-year-old daughter who told me she was stressed one day, and I almost lost my mind because I said, you don't know what stress is. But his generation is different. She does understand stress. So listen to your parents. Parents listen to your kids. Like, they know their feelings. They know what they're going through. And it doesn't mean that you fail if you don't listen.
That's right.
Or, you know, I think we need to be more open.
Right, yes. Right.
And once we're more open as parents, a lot of things will change.
That's right.
So we got to be more open and love your kids despite of whatever they're telling you. Because they're still your kids.
That's right.
So for me, kids is always going to be my future. It's always going to be my heart. And it's sad that it took tragedy for me to go even harder. But I'm definitely going to continue to go harder for the youth because of the tragedy that happened to me and my family. And as you said, it happened to yours. I wanted to stop from happening to other families.
That's right.
Live in a moment, like they said. Love on each other. Go for what you want. Walk in your purpose. And for you, like I always tell you, listen, don't let the negativity stop your show.
That's right.
When you hide yourself from what you're doing and what your purpose is, you're giving them the victory.
That's right.
This is not to give someone else the victory for what was ordained for you.
Yes.
So y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Love on y'all family. Support these youth. Add them on Facebook. Continue to support Powered by Virginia.
Yes.
Share his mission.
Yes.
He came here with nothing. But look what happened.
Okay.
So you need to read his story and listen to his story. Because if he didn't let the negativities and stuff stop him, and he didn't get off social media and hide, if he do what you do, he's not going to be where he's at.
Right. That's right.
So you can't keep hiding when people throw stones at you. You got to keep going.
That's right. I do. Yeah.
So don't let them stop you from going where you're going. Listen to Loud. Follow his story. I'm a big fan. Because if I could see somebody take something and make it into great things, I could take the little things I have and make it even greater. So when you understand the power of not competing with somebody,
Right.
and embracing their story because it can be yours, you'll be that much powerful. So until then, y'all, continue to use your third eye and realize everyone's not for you and everyone's not going to be on your team. And it's okay once you realize you went through your third eye and they're not for you. You just keep loving on the ones who love on you and support the ones who support on you. And I want to see all y'all on top.
That's right.
You, and you.
Yes.
Y'all have a good day.
All right.
Yes.
What is this so dope?
Powered by Virginia Radio.